Hey, what's up guys? I'm out here at Chandler Skate Park, one of the best parks in the world. And I wanted to make this video and essentially talk a little bit about bar spins and the reason that switch bar spins are so much harder than regular bar spins. If you're trying to learn bar spins, we have a few bar spin videos that should help you out on your bar spin journey. I'll link those in the description. They're a part of this channel, or maybe I'll put it up here on the screen. I don't know yet. But anyway, there's a lot of bar spin help here for you, okay? And I just wanted to let you know that. Now, the biggest issue with bar spins is people doing them the wrong way. I mean, there's a lot of different issues, but that's one of the biggest. And the reason that it matters, most of the time, tricks don't matter the direction you go, but there are a handful of tricks where it does matter. The reason that it's so hard to do an opposite bar spin if you're bar spinning the wrong way is simply because of like physics and the way that our body position is when we do the bar spin. So depending on what foot forward you are, it's going to determine what's the right way and what's the wrong way. So in this video, we're going to talk about the right way versus the wrong way. We're going to talk about why it's easier to bar spin the right way and why it's harder to bar spin the wrong way. I just want to put this in here. If you guys bar spin the wrong way, it's not the end of the world. You will still be able to learn bar spins, but you're going to have to deal with some minor inconveniences, which I'll explain in this video, and hopefully it'll help you master bar spins the wrong way if that's what you're working on. Okay, so the first thing is if you're bar spinning the right way or the wrong way. And here's the deal, okay? If you are right foot forward, meaning your right foot is the forward foot when you're coasting, you want to bar spin with your right hand. So think of it that way. Right foot forward, throw with your right hand. Left foot forward, throw with your left hand. It's pretty simple. So if I'm right foot forward, I'm going to throw with this hand right here. Whoops. If you're right foot forward, I'm going to throw with this hand right here. If I'm left foot forward, I'm going to want to throw with my left hand right here. There are a few reasons for that, but if you're bar spinning, I want you to stop right now and think about which foot forward you are and which way you're bar spinning. This is going to help you out a ton. So stop right now and think about that. Now, if you're bar spinning the correct way, congratulations. Your life is a lot easier and you're going to be able to land bar spins a lot easier than the other guys who are throwing them the wrong way. And I want to explain to you why this is. Why is it so much easier to bar spin towards your forward foot versus bar spinning towards your back foot? And the simple reason is that when you throw your bars, your bike is going to want to dip that direction. So if I throw my bars with my right hand, my bike is going to want to dip to the right. And if my foot is up here in the front, my foot is going to be able to keep that frame from dipping because my leg is up here. If my foot is back here, my foot's way back here, and so the bike can dip, and it just causes a really inconsistent bar spin. If you have a firm grip on your bike and you throw the bars, you see how easily they spin, versus if it's all loosey-goosey, the bar just doesn't come around as quickly. And so essentially, having your right foot forward and throwing with your right hand is going to keep the bike stable and upright so the bar spin comes around predictably and smoothly, okay? And so that's why it's going to be so much easier for you. It's crazy to think that your foot placement would have that much of an impact, but it really does. It's actually insane. Now, if you're one of the unfortunate ones, let's explain why bar spins are so much harder and what you can do to hopefully land this trick. So let's say, unfortunately, you're right foot forward and you're throwing with your left hand. The problem here is that your bike is going to dip to the left because your back foot is on that side and it's not able to pinch the frame. This is tough, but there are a few things you can do to make it happen. The first thing you can do is throw harder. If you throw a soft bar spin and you're not getting that bar spin around very quickly, it allows more time for your bike to dip and for your frame to wibble wobble. If you throw that bar spin really fast, it's gonna snap around really quickly, it's gonna go right into your hand, and the frame's still gonna dip, but it's gonna be minimal. And so that's one of the first things. One way you can do this and make sure it happens is by practicing bar spins consistently. You'll wanna just stand here when you're chilling at the park and throw a few bar spins. You just get it so that you can throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch. That's not sped up. Instead of being like, you want to just fast bar spins. And being able to do the fast bar spins is going to make your life a lot easier, especially if you're doing it the wrong way. The second tip here, if you're throwing your bar spins goofy footed, is to pinch harder. I know it doesn't feel right, and I talked about earlier how your leg is in the way of the frame, or your leg isn't there to block the frame, and so it does make it harder. But if you're able to pinch, if you can give it everything you've got to squeeze those knees together and push your legs together to try and keep the bike in an upright position, it's not gonna be able to dip as much and the bar spin's gonna come around a lot easier. So those are really the biggest tips there if that's your problem with bar spins. Sometimes your problem is way outside of this and you won't even know it. That's why with our bike school members, we're able to see what they're doing wrong and provide that feedback. Like, you might be doing bar spins the right way, but you're throwing down instead of across, or you're throwing up instead of across. Like, people do weird things with their hands, and that could be the reason you're not bar spinning. There are a lot of other things, and Nick and I love to check out your trick attempts and find exactly what's going wrong, and then provide you the feedback that you need to fix it. That's only available to bike school members who clicked the link in the description and became an exclusive member, okay? But I really truly hope that this video is able to help somebody out there who's doing bar spins the wrong way. It happened to me. I started off throwing bars the wrong way. I couldn't figure it out. And then I figured out what the right way was, relearned it the right way, and they came around a lot easier. I never actually learned them switch until a few years ago, and now I can do them switch, but they're very sketchy, and it's not a fun trick for me to do. So I suggest learning bar spins the right way so that you can master them a lot quicker.